Hi everybody. Hope everybody is having a great day. Topic for today: persistence. I once read a quote that says, "Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not, for unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent." End of quote. As I sit here recording this video and reflecting on this quote, I see how applicable it is to my life and the lives of other people that I've known. Today, I want to touch those people who are currently in situations where everything that they seem to do, everything that they do seems not to be getting them anywhere. You may have started a business a year, 2 years ago. You might have embarked on a career path 5 years ago. You might be in school, in Forms 4 or junior high, senior high school. Wherever or whichever point you are in your life, you may feel like what you're doing, it's in vain because you're not getting the results that you'd like to see and you like to have. I want to tell you today, don't give up, don't quit. And every time I speak to you, I feel the need to validate some of what I say by reflecting on my past experiences, because it's through my own experiences that I can come to you and know that what I'm saying to you, I definitely believe in it. I could recall a period in my life when I felt hopeless. From the age of 19, after I would have had my son, I've always known that I wanted more for myself than just getting pregnant at 18, having a child when I'm 19. And even though that happened, it never prevented me from being persistent. So after I had my son, I decided I was already out of secondary school. I graduated and everything, got pregnant with my son, and then I decided after I had my son, I was going to focus on elevating on myself, focus on getting a job and taking it further. My first goal was to get a job, because without getting some form of income, it's very difficult to push yourself forward without some sort of finance. So after I had my son, I let's say like 1 year after I had my son, so I was almost 20 by then, I started applying for jobs. I applied for almost everything that I saw in the newspaper, as long as it did not call for experiences like managerial experiences, supervisory experiences, but anything that was anywhere near some of the experiences that I had, some of the what qualifications I had, I mean, and the interests that I had in terms of relating to people, so you know, conversing with people, like customer service, that kind of thing. I applied for it. Anything to do with whether it's writing, science, because science was what I studied in school. I applied for those jobs. And it was not until I was almost 23, from the age of 19 plus to almost 23 years old, I saw a breakthrough in my life. Once before that, I had a waitressing job for 6 months, but I knew that that wasn't what I wanted. But the major break for me came when I was accepted into the registered nursing program in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And after completing that program, I went through all of the letters, the replies from businesses and organizations that I would have gotten at that time, and I was amazed to see the number of letters, because I wrote so many letters, and every time I wrote a letter, I had to rewrite it to make sure that my handwriting was perfect, because I did not want to send in any letter that had mistakes in it. And for every application that I made, I had a copy. And I'm telling you, it was the most copies of letters that I would have written. I had more copies of letters that I wrote than the replies that was sent to me from these organizations and businesses that I applied to. But had I not been persistent with my applications, with wanting something more for myself other than raising or rearing a child, I would not be sitting here today. Along that path, there were many challenges. There were times when I cried. There were times, one time I remember I was talking to God, and I said to him, I said, Lord, I said, please give me an opening so I can do something with my life. And that reply came in 2001 when I entered the nursing program, simply because I was persistent. I did not, even though I did not see anything happening, because I kept getting all of these refusals, sometimes not even a response, I was persistent, because all along I knew exactly what I wanted for myself at that point. Even though I didn't see how it was going to happen, I never gave up thinking that there must be something more to my life than what was happening at that point. There must be something more than just graduating from high school, having a child, and sitting at home and waiting on somebody else to determine when I should get money. I kept telling myself that this cannot be it. Getting up each morning, doing chores, feeling as if, well, nothing is going to happen. But I never ever gave up, even when those feelings of hopelessness crept in, because they're going to creep in at some point. They're going to creep in because we're humans. And even though we may say that we have faith, when you've been in a certain position for a long time, it's easy for doubts to creep in. But even with those doubts creeping in, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Tell yourself that there is more to life than what is happening at this point in your life. See it for yourself. Picture it. Have an image of what it is that you want for yourself. And take steps towards achieving it. Whether it's a job that you're looking for, whether it's a career you're embarking on, or a business, or a skill that you would like to learn, envision the end product. See yourself in that position, and don't give up. Don't ever give up. Always believe that you are sent here for a purpose, and go look for your purpose. That's my encouragement for today, folks. And once again, I'd like to say thank you to all my viewers, my readers, my listeners, my followers, my friends. And don't forget also to visit cupidandi.com, where you can have more motivational stuff from me. Most of what I write, I have a little bit of my own testimony in it. And so you know that if it's possible for me to overcome something in my circumstances, then it's possible for you too. Don't give up. Have a great day. Remember, positive energy always. Bye.